I think that should be live now. Let's cut over here and refresh it. Okay, yep, we are in and running. Hey, thanks for the follow. Alright, let's load it up. Yeah, I wasn't really sure what to do once I realized 000 was in play. That last match, it's like, oh, jeez. They know everything. What do I do here? I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go beat up on some AI stuff. But yeah, anybody who's tuning in for the first time, this is Dark Souls 2 SL1. The SL1 challenge is we are not allowed to level up the character. Our goal is to kill every boss in the game with our level 1 character. We are also not using we're not using any magic. We are not using ranged weapons like bows. We're allowed to use consumable items like throwable bombs and throwable knives. We are not allowed to summon any assistance. Hello there.
You have fought admirably on your journey, cursed undead.
And we're like halfway through the game at this point.
I am Nashandra, Queen of Drangleic.
And final boss of the game.
A true monarch carries the weight of their souls.
Yeah, this coffee's got a little cold.
King of this land. King Vendrick, as he was called.
I should have used my heated mug.
He found the strength to rule his people. He found, but in the end,
he never took the true throne.
Visit Vendrick.
Nashandra is very concerned with the true throne.
We have
no need for two rulers. Visit Vendrick. So she is in essence putting down her husband and calling him useless, which tracks with like her whole jam. Through here, I believe we've got the Looking Glass Knight. Oh no, I forgot these guys entirely. Double Dragon Riders. Single Dragon Rider is one of the earlier bosses. So long as I stay out of the range of the arrows of the one up there, this fight should go. Okay, now he's in play. Need to get the first one killed. Ow. Before they get me. I think I have almost enough time to Estus here, but not enough. Thankfully, Estus applies over time, so I still got a little bit of healing out of that. He doesn't pull the bow back out so long as he's down here. It was a little early, because I couldn't see him. Okay, with him taking 2 swings, that'll turn out about right. Maybe 1 or 2 more shots. 1 down. Cool. This should be pretty smooth sailing from this point. It's not a super challenging boss. Done and done. So, now that we are tracking stuff, quick bit, boss is downed. Twin Dragon Riders. Yay! Okay. I'm gonna have to remember to not always jump to do that, because every now and again, I will run into a boss room being followed by a bunch of mooks, and if I take the time to type, I will get murdered by the mooks who are waiting at the fog door. So let's make sure that doesn't happen as best we can. Yeah, I forgot that boss even existed. It's not a big deal. Which is kind of like you come to Castle Drangleic, you're about to fight a 2-on-1, memories of Ornstein and Smo flash in your mind, and these guys are chumps. Ha! That had some pepper. But I think that's the actual way to move forward, and I would much rather check out, like, offshoots first. I feel like this room might have had a secret door. That might be my imagination. It's probably my imagination. I can't keep track of all the flippin' secret doors. Okay, I think this is, like, this opens up as a shortcut? Or is this open now? Is this even real? I'm only getting the prop to touch the blood. Boss ahead and then try stabbing in the back. Locked. Okay. What do we got coming up here? Yeah, I cannot remember all the stuff that is, like, along in this. Try horse. What the? Is this where the looking glass night is, or what am I? Okay. Who's in the mood to stand up? So that I can activate this giant. Oh! I completely forgot about these weird ghosts. One of these guys has got to be a real boy. How am I supposed to activate the giant? Come on. Okay. I think half these guys are going to wake up when I open the door, basically. Is that just standard DS2 stuff? Anybody? Okay. Luring out. Okay, so you gotta lure something from here. Okay, yeah. Come on, come on. Let's head back here. Come and get me. Oh. They chose the attack pattern that basically just wrecks me. I don't know why I didn't get the third swing there. I'm just not sure. Okay. But I think this is like a contained loop, little extra area. So I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna keep working on that until I've got it. Visions of Charmer. People online got their humor. Glad they do. Yeah. So in terms of building viewership, the quirky thing about DBD is like you get spikes of people who come in after a match, but most of them don't stick around because they're like on into another match. So it's gonna be tricky to build like a viewer count with that as the mechanism. So I think I might need to kill one of those guys like right away. Killing that guy is a little bit tricky. So I would like to lure back just one of these clowns. Cool. Eh! That attack pattern is pretty much just lethal. It's just the way it is. Okay. So we'll lure back one guy. Okay, I got my attack interrupted by clanking into one of the stone soldiers, which I'm pretty sure is what happened last time. Alright, what does this unlock? Yeah, the golems are crafted from the energy of giants. You can see on their face they have something reminiscent of the demon titanite symbol. Because back in Dark Souls 1, it was the demons that became the workhorse, so to speak. I don't think these are mimics. One of them could be like trapped, I guess, maybe. I think they're just here because they serve as a distraction. Like, things like that, when there's just chests sitting in a room, it's because there's assassins perched in the room, and they're, like, gonna try to get you. Oh, that's right, there was that, like, horse solo thing. Okay. Okay. I think I remember fighting this horse. Something about it. I mean, I'm pretty sure this horse is just the same as the Executioner's Chariot fight. I feel like there was a secret somewhere around here, too. If you're just confused about this piece of terrain, that is pretty great for me. I think he is pretty dang confused. Darkness breath. He's got a lot of health. But tangling him up on this killer is really effective. Like, he can't actually complete his charge. We can easily move away from hoof stomps. If he goes into breath, I'll probably kill him. Ow. I actually got kicked there. That's entirely my fault. I'm gonna stand behind a pillar, take a drink. And there's the horse. No problemo. Gower's Ring of Protection makes you take less damage from backstabs, which is useful for other players who have enough health to survive if they take less damage from backstabs. If I take a backstab, I'm just gonna die. It's not worth trying to, like, counter that. I'm just gonna tap on things to see how many of these are openable doors. Okay, that one is not currently. We have stairs there. This is another one of those cases where the area is getting super windy. Oh boy. I do not want to deal with that room right now. Not if I have any alternative, I tell you what. Okay, that guy is live. I think that gargoyle might be an attacker, but I don't remember. That guy is the one who shot me when I tried to step out down there. Yeah, that gargoyle's real. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think I can take that hurrah for pointless as an indicator that there's no real reward for me doing this, like taking out any of these guys. Oh, he's got fire breath too. I'm gonna use some aromatic ooze. It is really effective against these guys. I expected to do a combo. That's fine. Good bit of extra damage. Okay, so down through there, I know what's going on. There's like fiery sorceresses, and I think that's just another way of getting over here. I'm gonna check and see if this is actually an illusory wall. Nope, just a troll, as expected. Naturally, this guy has way more health than the versions in Hyde Tower. Good thing we currently have an enchanted weapon. Pretty handy to take care of him in 5 hits. And still 5 hits to kill him with the magic ooze. And there's another pair of these guys on either side of the hall. These have way lower health, thankfully. Okay, I'm gonna run away for a moment, heal up. No reason to break our back over this. I'll finish him off. I'm gonna check these messages to see if they're gonna say Mimic. Pyromancy ahead. Visions of tough enemy. Chest ahead. Alright. Yep, that's a very strong pyromancy ability. Nothing too important for us now. Firestorm and Chaos Firestorm are used in a lot of like one-shot builds where your goal is to kill a boss in a single hit. Trap ahead. Okay. Is there any way to discern these like so-called trapped chests? I have not found one. Oh, it's just a mimic. See you later, buddy. I ain't about that. Like, there's very little more dangerous than a mimic. See, like, he doesn't have a chain to discern that he's a mimic or anything like that. He's just really low-key. Oh, I didn't instantly die. That's kind of neat. Okay, these guys take more than 2 hits to kill, so that is, in many ways, a non-starter. I don't know if there's even too much in that room that's worth my time. Well, I know that what I'm gonna do now is I activated the elevator, so I'm just gonna take it. It was this way for the elevator. I believe this will take me higher up than the stairs. Up to the very tip top. This is also one of those elevators that I'm gonna want to reset before I like leave the room where it's in. Because waiting for this elevator to drop back down is a huge pain in the neck. Something's up there. Up here. Something aggressive or chatty? I don't remember. Oh, it's something super freaking weird. Key to the embedded. That's right, that's right. That's what you need here. It's something super weird. Key to King's Passage. So we're going to get some access to some other areas to take a look at. Soul Vessel, Fire Seed. I forget what the King's Passage is. Strong Magic Shield. I think we can't talk to this NPC yet. No, we need to come back here once we've gotten another key. I'm actually going to check my key descriptions a bit. Okay, opens that. Opens the Abandoned House of Majula. Soldier's Door in the Forest of Giants. Cells of the Lost Bastille. I don't know if I've used all of those. Opens the Stone Lockaway and Huntsman's Copse. Done that. The Iron Door of the Iron Keep. I'm not certain if I've actually used that yet. The Door to Brightstone Cove. I believe that's been used. Key tossed into the gutter. This is related to, I think, a DLC. It's actually something I need to do back in Majula, based on the Forgotten Key. King's Passage in Drangleic Castle. I'm not sure what that one's for. I know that one, and that is for access to another area as well. So I did not need to send this ladder down. That was actually a mistake. It's basically going to cost me a homeward bone. I have remembered that I need to go back to Majula real quick for something. So I need to go talk to Dark Diver Grandal, which I forgot to do the last time I was here. This will require the long ladder. The third conversation with Dark Diver Grandal is somewhere in Drangleic Castle. It's not necessary to hit these in order, but it's handy to avoid backtracking. I believe this one on the far side here is the long ladder. The long and expensive ladder. I'm wrong. That's wrong. It was the one I was already looking at. So I have super forgotten what is supposed to trigger our map maker guy to like show up here. I did light all of the major bonfires. This is still nothing. I could have sworn he's supposed to show up in the basement. It might be linked to me lighting some primal bonfires, since I've done that now. But he's still not hanging out. Oh wait, does he show up in the upper floor first? Or in the deep basement? I don't remember if there's anything down here other than like a single skeleton and an Estus Flask shard. And it looks like the skeleton isn't even respawning or isn't even here anymore, which is weird. Did I hit like a new stage on Majula? Have the pigs upgraded maybe? Okay, I forget how to get up in this place. Is it like... Okay, it's over here. So there is the second floor area and the balcony. It doesn't look like any characters moved to the balcony. Wait a minute, was there like a well to fall into? Is this good for anything? There is something in the well. Okay, well, I've angered the pigs. The legendary pigs of Majula. Tiny hitbox little chumps. There we go. I see what I missed. That has actually been available the entire time, and that's a full-blown Estus Flask shard. Jeez. Hole ahead. Yeah, I believe this was the one that I'm supposed to be going down. So that'll be the 9th out of 10 Estus Flask... Well, that'll be the 8th out of 9 Estus Flask shards to get my Estus up to the full 10 charges. That being said, 8 is kind of enough for most cases. If I actually need that many, it's like a really, really long exploration where a lot of things are like chipping away at me. And that's going to stop being true at a certain point. I think there might be another door in the gutter that is like this one, but I don't quite recall. I believe that none of these are mimics. Witch tree stuff. I thought Dark Diver Grandal was here. I guess he's in the door that's in the gutter, and I actually need to head down there. Dragon Talon. I believe that is the key for Sunken City. Soul Vortex. Okay, so that was the Sunken City key then. So I guess, for the Dark Diver, I might need to go down to the gutter. I was wrong about that. I thought it was just in the well. But hey, I got the I got the key for Sunken City, so that's the key for 2 out of 3 DLCs. Pretty soon, I should actually start working on DLC content to start getting like DLC items, because they will help me out on the main run as well. There are a few items along the course of the DLC that are absolutely like core materials to find. I don't know what that sound was. A little weird. I'm gonna check in with Shalquar. Do you get an expanded inventory? I forget.
Have you lost? Well.
Yep, searching the king, keeping company of the dead. Yeah, he's in a crypt. This is jam. Yeah, Shalquar does let you manage your multiple Covenant memberships when you care about Covenants, which some people do. I certainly could, but I don't. Most of the Covenant rewards, almost every Covenant reward, is faith-related.
You are the bearer of the...
Here, take this. I unfortunately have business back in the gutter. I don't like skipping things. Back to the Black Gulch. Okay, I need to remember where in the Black Gulch this is. And I think it's the Black Gulch rather than the gutter that I need to be concerned with. Try monster, but whole. Yeah, they want to make sure you don't miss that bonfire because, oh man, would that be a cruel, cruel fate. Visions of sadness. Nobody likes this zone for some reason. I'm with them. I don't like this place. Okay, I've still got my poison bite ring on. That's good. Honestly, I'm gonna need to bring along the torch here to remember where I need to go. I'm pretty sure that what I need to do is, like, kind of jump off at a certain point. Like, I think it's maybe a little further along than where I jumped down to meet the giants. It might be the same area. Let's actually assume that it's part of the same thing. Barely made that, but I made it. Yeah, here it is. This is what I was looking for. Here we are.
Young undead beings.
Okay. And that's all we needed to get done right here, right now. So let's get back out of Black Gulch. We're not hanging around here for now. We will return, unfortunately. So, let's see. One of the things that we have just acquired... okay, so we got the key to the King's Gate in Dranglake Castle. I believe this key also opens like a couple other things. It's either that or it's based on having a ring that I think is called the Royal Seal. I actually got to use a guard break. Produce the symbol of the king. Yeah, it requires a ring. So I think there's another door around here that required a key. I don't think it was in this room. I think it was like upstairs. Yeah, I think one of the upstairs doors was locked, and that's what I'm headed for. Whoops. Got things animating on the other side of the door, like right now, I think. Hey, buddy. You could just take a nap. Go to sleep. Yeah, I think it's either that door at the far side, something else like that. I'm gonna go back and talk to Ghost Butler. I think he had something meaningful to say, but I can't remember. Like, if he does, he hasn't said it yet.
Welcome, our guest Sudge. Tell me...
Okay, no. Nothing too important right now. He does sell some bitchin' arrows that we do not need.
Be safe on your...
Okay. Yeah. So I think it might have been this door on the left. Just a quick guard break. No, we didn't need to unlock there. We've already gotten that for sure. So these doors, I think, are both meaningless. Let's give that some space. Yeah, that's nothing. Okay. I'm gonna go upstairs real quick to see if there is actually a spawn in the throne room. So I thought there was something to be found here. You can see that there's a bunch of frickin' blood pools. Behind and front. Just like that earlier bit that said left and right. No, nothing will spawn here yet. on a new game, on a certain level of New Game Plus, you start to run into enemies there. They have a special drop. It's super cool. Okay, so I need the ring to get through the back door, and I forget the name of that ring. I think it's called like the Royal Seal or something. I don't think it's the Royal Soldier's Ring, but I'm gonna equip a Royal Soldier's Ring to check. I also thought it was something blue. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, I think it's like the King's Ring or something. I don't know. I'm just going to click through this room real quick. So I think it could be a door that's over here somewhere. Yeah, they won't follow me too much further from that way. So, let's see. I thought one of these guys... Right, this guy's not a statue. Is this door locked? No, this is the bit with the mask, isn't it? Yeah, this is tricky. Yeah, I think I basically need to deal with the masks again. So remember my trick for that before is we take a bite of common fruit. And this gives us a decent bit more leeway. Our poison wears away a lot faster with that in effect, and we still got poisoned anyway. We're gonna see if we have time to crack this open, and then Monastery Charm. I don't think we do. Nope, not enough time. All right, I think I'm barking up the wrong tree anyhow. I need to be going somewhere else, looking at something else. So the most recent thing I got in progression was definitely like this passageway key, and it said it was for the King's Gate. Huh? Oh, I can see all the bonfires that I will eventually be able to path to. Didn't know that was a thing. I think that like just started happening all of a sudden. So I can go up to the central castle, and there's also the Forgotten Chamber. I'm gonna head up to the central castle real quick. I have forgotten where the Looking Glass Knight is located. I know it's somewhere like in the upper areas of the castle. It should be after these guys. It's probably up along this way, in this direction that I like moved along a little bit, but then turned around almost immediately because it was getting shot at. Yeah. Okay, right, so there's this, and this is the door where I know the Desert Sorceresses are behind that. Nothing to jump down to there, so that's not a big deal. Huh. The key of the embedded is what I need to get through the next... Oh, was this the frickin' door? Of course this is the door. It was right here. If I had actually just stuck on the path and gone immediately down the elevator and just moved, that's where I'd be. So that's a little silly of me. So here we have the King's Passage. Out of all of these guys, I don't think any of these actually come to life. Never mind. Well, I'm certainly not going to engage with them, though. Petrified something. Pausing to get that might mean that I can't make it through this door alive. Got it, just barely. Looking Glass Knight. pretty sure that's just a buff, mostly. Ow. It takes so long to use freaking items on SL1. Oh, I can barely hear myself talk with this rain. Ah, okay, he can do a slam or a slice with that. Oh, that's actually going to reach pretty far, isn't it? I had no idea what was going to happen there. Oh, that was weird. Glad I didn't take damage, though. Yeah, I put myself in front of that. That's my bad. Okay, now he's going to summon a guy. I think he might have some damage protection while he's doing that. This is the generic enemy. Okay, that propagates decently far, but not forever. Oh, that's nothing. That clanked against his shield. Bummer, man. Yeah, unlike standard shielded enemies, the Looking Glass's Knight's shield is not a shield, it's a freaking wall. I really have no idea what to think about the properties of that lightning attack, so I'm just trying to I'm just trying to give it a heck of a lot of birth. Oh, you kidding me? It didn't take either of those dodges. Wow. This is like not... This is not a tough boss. Come on. Come on. Let's see, it was this path. I must have gone too light on the button. I think I didn't press it all the way. Sometimes when I'm like in the middle of controlling the camera and stuff, I'll be manipulating the dodge button with like the middle of my index finger. Okay, that dodge didn't take? Sure, whatever. Do I have the time to ooze? I certainly would like to. I had it. I went in for that hit. It was like a little cheeky, but whatever. Yeah, I would love to be able to ooze before the boss door, but with all these enemies, there's no way I can. And like, why are there all these enemies in this hallway? Like, nobody in their right mind would clear this hallway before fighting the boss. You would have to be, like, preposterously casual to tell yourself, no, you'd have to be a strange person to say, like, yeah, I'm gonna go, like, kill 6 guys every time I need to make an attempt on this boss. That sounds like fun. It is really annoying to have, like, clank angles in a boss fight. Like, look at this. Some of my attacks just don't hit him for whatever reason. Looking Glass Knight be the kind of boss that says nuh-uh on the playground. summons. I did not mean to use that attack. This is one of his more dangerous goons. He does have goon variety. This guy's got a claymore. Ow. Oh, okay, he has a... So his straight shot goes the whole arena. I actually need to keep an eye on him. So he hasn't used straight shot, like, except for once. Let's see. I could use the time when he's summoning somebody to, ooze instead of doing damage to him. That's probably not worth it. I don't think it creates enough of a difference in my speed of killing the ad to merit losing damage on the boss. Or even enough difference in my time killing the boss. There was another item back there. I need to grab that the next time I respawn. That'll probably die when I grab it, but whatever. Oh, come on. I didn't evade him that time because I rolled into his feet while he was in the air. I didn't evade him that time because the game is bullshit. I keep getting snagged on his model. Because you need to be stupid close to him to, like, not donk into his shield. And it's resulting in me getting, like, tangled up in his legs when I try to dodge. Because I'm, like, trying to dodge, sideways, and it's like, oh, you totally wanted to dodge into him directly. Like, alright, no, he just has a hitbox. Since the dodge windows in DS2 are so tight. Oh, it's just a single life gem? Come on. Troll devs, a lot of them. I think that horse guy is gonna... Yeah, I'm wrecked. The only reason to put a life gem there is like an absolute troll. Like, it's not remotely useful. Ugh, come on. I might want to use an effigy soon if I keep screwing up this boss fight. My first rendition of him is really close. Yeah, once the character starts to step forward is when your invulnerability kicks in. This boss is so dang cheesy, man. Look at that. Like, I'm trying to roll left, and it's like, yeah, you definitely did not roll left. Gets like caught on his heel. That'll kill me. I don't remember if the shield can be broken or anything like that. So I could try being, like, maybe way more patient about it, but I don't know if that is worth it to me. That still hit. Okay. That'll kill. Yeah. That time I bet my my health on him making a decision, or not making a decision, which is not a good way to do things. If I had, if I was a little behind the pillar, he wouldn't have got me with that. So I should have just gone behind the pillar if I wanted to do that. I would like to just not take damage in like random ways. So it seems to me like the hitbox on his leap is not where his sword is. It's like just this big kind of smush spot around him. So what I want to do on the leap is probably just dodge roll towards him, and that should get me underneath it. I think the last time I tried that, I bumped into his feet and it didn't give me the dodge. But I need to not assume that's going to happen every time. Okay. That dealt like extra damage for some reason. Ugh. It got me on the dodge startup. I hit the button too late. Whoops. Use an effigy. This is getting back to the point of, like, I should go farm up some peasant's gear so that I can have the extra stupid adaptability. The fact that they weren't dropping it makes me think that I might have been killing the wrong guys. So after this fight, I might take a quick look at what NPCs I'm supposed to kill to get that gear set, and then put those guys on farm for a bit. This time, go behind a pillar before you heal. You've got an arena, use it. How jump happy is he going to be? That hit? That hit. Okay. Oh, that wasn't quite full health. I guess I do have reason to burn Sublime Bone Dust. Just enough time to put that on. I would like to lure the goon away. Whew. Whew. Come on, run at me. Okay, now we can get back to the fight. I'm doing better now that I remembered that this is like entirely a camera management fight. Yeah. His entire thing is like the guy just clowns on you for locking onto him because you're gonna swing like most of your hits into his shield if you do. So as long as you don't lock on, you're gonna have a better time. I need to get away from these nerds before they all charge me to death. I hope there wasn't something else to pick up, because I need to make sure I don't get murdered by a bunch of horse statues. For that fight, I award myself cookie. Ow. Yeah, I was definitely running over in. So, drop that a little bit. Okay, I'll just have to hit enter before the next boss kill. Dark. Where are we now? I feel like I might be about to run into Aldia soon. Okay. Half expecting one of these fires to like blast me across a room and come out and preach and stuff. Oh no. Oh no, we're here. This is the worst segment in the game. If you don't think this is the worst segment in the game, you're lying to yourself and everyone you know. Yeah, I can't burn that here, okay. I'll burn a human effigy, because if I get invaded here, I'm gonna pull my friggin' hair out. And I know this is the kind of spot that I'll have to keep coming back to and dealing with, probably. The music here is nice. I like the singing thing that's going on. The boss here is not that big a deal, but we've got big areas of water with like weird basilisks. No, they're not basilisks. There's like crawling lizard people, I think. The problem with this place is that every single enemy here is a caster, and it's just this huge gauntlet of dodging spells. I'm gonna look online real quick to see where I can get the peasant armor, because I think I might want to spend time on that instead. The hat gets +2 faith, other pieces give +2 to adaptability. And they're dropped by Hollow Peasants in Brightstone Cove, Seldora. So it's the same guys who dropped the hat, but I just got 2 hats before I got anything else. Alright, I am going to, first... Oh yeah, it's showing me that I've missed a spot that's after, Hyde's Tower of Flame as well. This is the fork on the left of Hyde's Tower of Flame. I know what that is. Oh, I'm missing a bonfire in the Forest of Fallen Giants as well. And something in here. Is there a... I think there's a bonfire in Belfry Luna that I didn't get to. No, this is one of these other things with Belfry Luna. Yeah, there's Belfry Luna. I already got that. Alright, I'm gonna have to go back and find this other stuff later. For now... going to the Iron Keep so that we can buy rusted coins, and we'll re-equip the Covetous Serpent Ring. The golden one. There we go. This guy only offers like 5 rusted coins, just a thing. And then we're going back to the Brightstone Cove to kind of farm some dudes. Okay, we've got fewer spawns now. This guy's still here. Yep, 3 of them will kill us. So I actually need to go back and grab those souls, because I was going to use them to buy stuff. So let's do that. I do also need to come back and beat Smelter Demon at some point, so that's that's like on the table. I'm going to do that when my stats are crazy, and possibly when I'm using a different weapon. You shot me. I thought that might kill me. I really wasn't sure. But there we go. If you don't kill at least that much, you can't use the shopkeep in peace. Oh, didn't want to do that. Buy all of those rusted coins. And then turn the rest of my cash into charcoal pine resin.
Cheers.
Now we are all pine resined up. One of the cool things about this vendor and where he is he sells the stones that you can like throw down to make noises. He sells them like right next to a popular PvP arena, which is like this spot. So that's like a cooler bit of design. There was definitely a lot more design in Dark Souls 2 to enable PvP, as like very much more a core element of the game. Like in Dark Souls 1, the PvP and invasions almost feels tacked on, but it's also like experimental at that time, so I kind of get it. So we're going to start in from the Royal Army campsite. We're going to use a coin each time, and we're going to kill about like the 6 or 7 same guys a few times over to try and get the gear that I'm after. Let's see. I also have an extra petrified object. I really need to remember if that's good for something else. And I really don't remember right now. Every item takes so long to use. Yeah, unfortunately, the peasant's gear set is not purchasable anywhere. Like, the regular armor smith won't sell it, so we do have to farm it off of these goons. And I call them goons, but, I mean, they're actually, like, difficult to fight. They can do a very real amount of damage. They have a status effect. Looks like none of this pack was in the mood to drop its items, so moving on. Ugh, this is such a bummer. Hey, get you angry, make you throw out a swing. That was maybe a bit more on the lucky side. Still couldn't get anything there. Now, one little trick. There's another item I could have equipped in my offhand instead of the ladle, called the work hook. Now the work hook, I forget where to get the work hook. I think it's somewhere in the Earthen Peak. It might be farmed off a specific enemy. I absolutely forget how it works. But while you're carrying the work hook, you lose some adaptability, but you gain some dexterity. If I had that, I could equip the Jester's Cap to increase my item discovery further. Also, if I had the Watch Dragon Parma, that would increase my item discovery. So there's some stuff that I'm missing for sure. Oh, his trap remained tripped. I haven't seen that happen before. Like, he doesn't have a boulder. Neither of them do. I guess the enemies respawn if you bonfire, but the traps don't. At least these boulder traps don't. Just run through executing some guys straight up. There we go, peasant attire. That's one of the items we are after. We'll go ahead and equip that immediately. It reduces all of our defenses, but it increases our dodge frame window, which is the only stat that flipping matters. And apparently it actually has better poison resistance, sort of. No, it's because it grants stats that it's improving our resistances in a couple ways. That's kind of funny. Ow. After taking that hit, I actually need to back up and try to heal. Heal a little bit behind this tree. Might delay them if they were, like, right on me. Which thankfully they were not, but I don't know. Woo! Get out of that. And what do we have here? There's the gloves, and there's the pants. That's everything we wanted. So I'm not, the hat doesn't give the same benefit. Peasant long gloves and the peasant trousers. Our adaptability is now a handsome 14. Awesome. Dodging should work a lot better now. This also means we have finally some long-term armor. I think the only piece of this armor that we're ever like keen on replacing in a real way is going to be the what's it called? We can get some different trousers later that work at least as well. So we can now get some armor reinforcement, which we have not been doing the entire game so far. Been sitting on a ton of Titanite. And let's crack some souls. Keep that rolling. Got 4 of those. How's that? That's enough. Reinforcement. Ah, those are uneating chunks, which is why we can't improve them. And that is now on large Titanite shards, and we are now sufficiently out of large Titanite shards that we cannot meaningfully improve that. I don't have an original to like take a look and compare how much we actually gained on that. I think the actual gains we acquired were probably pretty pathetic. Looks like we gained about 2 physical defense per improvement. So now that they're at a +6, if that counted for about 12, they were originally at 28 and are now at 40, which is about like a 30% increase thereabouts, a little better. So we'll see what that actually winds up counting for, but, you know, whatever. Okay, so the Shrine of Amana, yeah, there's not much putting it off longer. I could go to DLC areas instead and try at that. Okay, let's see. What is beneficial to me here? Oh, that's right, I forgot that I broke the Ring of Blades. I should have gotten that fixed while I was in Majula. Whatever. I'm going to take a couple stabs at this to remember how bad it is. I have horrible, horrible memories of this place, and I don't remember how well that holds up. break that to drop that below. This guy's an enemy. Never mind that he was just standing there. Merchant ahead. That guy's not a merchant, he's a basilisk. Dusk, herb, skeptic spice. Why are they saying merchant ahead? Who spreads these lies? I think it's possible that a merchant relocates there later, but nothing right now. I might be hearing a Titanite lizard. Is that just my imagination? Oh, right. There are these things that make like a sparkly thing going on here. I forget why. I think these are enemies. Oh yeah, they're enemies. They're like little will-o-wisp guys. They're these hideous frickin' mutants. So you can see that they're kind of everywhere. I think one of these might be breakable to get out to that other area. Somewhere on this wall? No? Okay. I don't remember how you get over to where that other item is. Oh, I guess this guy's showcasing, kinda. Oh, that's the one that dropped earlier. That's why he had no health. I can't make out where the ground may end, so I gotta be pretty cautious here. Flame Butterfly, Twinkling Titanite. It would be super nice if Twinkling Titanite were useful for us in this run. In the event we do have to deal with these guys, their initial pounce, I believe, is a grabbing attack. I would like to avoid as many of them as possible. We're going to see what we can get away with in terms of that. Okay, we've got a lovely little gal over here.
We will come and stop singing. We are We are
Milfanito.
here to sing to those bound. We will sing here. We know nothing, and why should... Do you see?
We've got a
But what
cursed
is
pot
pain?
just outside.
We know nothing, for we will... When we sing, the little
The
ones
little
grant
ones
comfort.
dance.
This is... Is there anything? Perhaps this... This is all... When we sing, the little... This is...
Okay, I believe she's in a repetitive dialogue now, but she does, like, hand us a little something. Yeah, I think that's, like, cursing me through a wall or something. I don't know, man. So, we can go around this building. I don't remember if we want to or not. Was it the second part of this place that's, like, super nasty? I think there's a bonfire just in this cave. I'm gonna run for it. Certainly, lots of stuff going on. Alright, got that. There's the bonfire I'm looking for. It's in this building. I think... Yeah, this is the part that's awful. Right, because we've got that giant guy there, we've got a big guy over there, there are way more of these spellcasters basically everywhere, and we can very easily wind up in like a fight with something, like this person over here, for instance, with these very, very homing attacks, which do a pretty decent chunk of damage. Oh, very nearly dead. And now we've got like 6 guys trying to run us down while we're tangled up in the water. Oh yeah, and they run like that. Oh my god. Why are they this fast? That's not necessary. Yeah. Once we've diminished them, that's manageable, but dealing with that pack of enemies while being shot by the other spellcaster that is way back there is very difficult to deal with. If we aggro that guy on the right, we're going to be in for a hurt locker. It is possible to jump up on there, but I don't remember how, like, viable that is. I don't want to go too far in any given direction, because I might aggro more than I can cope with. I said might. I will absolutely aggro a bunch of stuff if I'm not super careful. Okay, that over there, I believe, is where Vendrick is hanging out. I think, or it's an unrelated chamber. Over there is the direction I need to go. At the far end there, there's the fog door. I don't remember how this bit here is laid out, but I know that there's not floor everywhere, and there's deep water there as well. So I need to watch out. Okay, I need to be a bit careful because my bleed resist is very bad. And I should probably get life gems on the hotbar. There's honestly just too much stuff around here. Okay. I think the right way to go is, like, I use this platform. Okay, here's the walking path. dangerous in this. I think this building's a rest spot. Okay. That last bit there, like, really frayed my nerves. I was very close to biting it. I'm gonna bring him in. I'll aggro him. Okay, that hits? Sure, whatever. You're dead. Get out of here. I don't remember if there is a bonfire along the way that I have missed. You can see pretty obviously, like, the 3 dudes with the hammers. It is a little harder to see. There are 3 spellcasters along that path. That's the halfway point that has the bonfire, I think. Because it keeps going after that. So I don't think that is the room with the Demon of Song. I think this is just the part that's truly awful. Well, it's been pretty awful thus far, but I think it's basically it's still awful. Okay, yeah, because he's aggroed from that far away. And it's very difficult to fight these other guys in the water. Okay. I'm gonna try and fight this guy on land. If I can get the backstab. Dead. Not quite dead. Dead. Ah, man. There's also a spellcaster behind him over there on the left. Okay, okay. Try bravery, by the way, don't give up. There is no illusory wall here, there would be no point. Okay. Oh, that phantom weirded me out for a bit. So, this is the bit with a zillion guys. So we're gonna aggro, like, I would like to aggro some of these things in the water before committing to dealing with the caster, but I think that's a non-starter. I am basically out of stamina, just trying to, like, barely survive. Thank you, Pillar. You're my best friend. I don't believe that flippin' worked. I'll take that hit. Damn it. Oh, I was hoping the backstab would protect me from the incoming magic bolt, but that didn't work out. Okay. Yeah, it's basically, so long as we get past the first part with the pack of these water-dwelling goons, I think from there we kind of reliably make it to the hut. Okay, that hit? Sure. Yeah, that little hut combo has a decent chance of messing up our day, but we're through it. Okay. Yeah, this bit here is still the worst part. Another slumbering dragon shield. That is fine. Doesn't do much for us. I'm trying to remember if there's any real benefit to trying to take out these guys on the left. It might get me more space. Okay, they're alive. They're active. These guys activate from such an absurd distance. I'm getting, like, tangled up on... Oh, no, you can't step onto this tiny piece of land. Look at that. Like, I can't walk forward on that? I think he's like this close to being reset. He's about to give up on the terrain too. Got him. Okay, I should be able to run down this caster on the left now. And then I can check what's back there, because I honestly just forget. Oh, he's not alone. Oh, and the other caster's live? Cool. Oh my god, that was pure luck that he missed the first attack. I will not be lucky twice. I don't believe the second caster was active here. Who am I kidding? I absolutely believe it, I just hate it. Okay, so there's this guy back here, and he's guarding some items. Okay, dodging will not get me through this vine wall. And now that it's down, he is fully willing to come after me. Oh no, that's a grab. Come on! I just wanted the little thing over there. Water mechanics, man. Deep water is really, really hard to deal with. In Dark Souls 1, there's like a ring you can use that gets you, that makes deep water and swamps slow you down less. Super useful. Turns out moving out of the way of things is pretty important. But, I underestimated how, like, I overestimated how far I could run. I thought I could run further. I thought I might survive that second bolt, and there was nothing else around, so I'd be able to heal. Oh my god. And this is, like, once again, one of those areas in the game where you can't possibly, like, run forward through it. Like, you can't skip almost any of these enemies. can't really take clever routes because there are like there's a mysterious amount of floor in the place. So if you try to deviate, you just get absolutely wrecked. What was up with that not killing? Hit stun from the first one got me into the second one. I didn't have the dodge timing right. This is like the #1 area where you slam your face into it until the enemy stops spawning. Because for all that this is a struggle, I am like making progress every single time. It's generally not the beginning segment that's kicking my butt. There is like a way of doing this faster if you can kill this guy and maybe like go down the middle. I'm gonna try that. That's right, the mace wielders have a lot of health. There we go. Because like theoretically, you can go here, deal with this guy. And then there's like some path through here, but that is an edge. It's like very, very hard to discern, but it is an edge. You fight two things while dealing with that. You get over there. There's like some items over there. I don't think they're important to an SL1 run. I think the left path is probably better. I'm gonna die. Nope, didn't die. This does remind me that I need to go spend that Sublime Bone Dust, because my Estus is not quite a full heal. Looks like I can go for that guy pretty directly. The shot will get blocked. Okay, that hits? Sure. Flip the switch and open your third eye. At least these guys don't have any different attacks. I mean, they can technically go for a melee slap, but it barely counts. Oh, also they do drop Twinkling Titanite, which is kind of nice for like other people. Dragon Charms are theoretically a decent curative, or like a pretty good one. I think that over there is the Tomb of King Vendrick, but I don't recall. It's not the one where King Vendrick is, it's like his old throne or something. You need to do some really special stuff to get it open. Oh, come on, get up. Killed you first that time, instead of the caster. Figured it would make that part less intense, and seems that was right. Okay. Running out of life gems. Snorting them down like it's a bad habit. At least these guys are really easy to backstab compared to like other standard enemies in DS2. What if I YOLO it? Crushing defeat. I did not have enough stamina to get through that. But that other one didn't seem to fire any shots at me, so, I mean, it didn't feel wrong, it's just hard. I was trying to trigger a backstab on one of them, and it's just like, nah, I'm not going to give you that. Okay, whatever. I think they're just set up in packs, basically. They'll just certify to aggro at once. Oh, that was neat. Yeah, that Phantom there, shooting arrows, that's like one of the typical methods that people use to get through this segment. They just kind of cheese it. Poison arrows are absurdly good in this game. If both of those hit me at once, I was dead. Why has that little goober on the left not woken up? Really counting on him to come after me. So that I'm not just waiting for the other shoe to drop. I tried to thread the needle between the two of those and it didn't work. And then the goober on the left woke up. Yeah, I super can't relax and go after that caster if he's not going to get up. Ow. There's not much point for me to use the covetous serpent ring here, but I don't think there's much point for me to use anything else either. So that's a bit peculiar. Poise, HP, souls, gradual HP. Nobody has the time for a freaking gradual HP increase. I mean, if this increases my, like, if this increased my roll, like, capability, it'd be pretty cool. I don't think it does, but whatever. What I actually should do, item-wise, is go get my Ring of Blades repaired. I'm dead. I'm going to take a quick trip back to Majula and repair my Ring of Blades and re-equip that sucker. Because it's possible I could actually be two-shotting these guys if my attack were a little higher. The other thing is, I still can just go do DLC for a while. Like, that's a solid plan. I can get way better gear in a few DLC locations. And until I get that gear, I'm not going to strengthen anymore. So, like, I'm the same strength that I will be when I start the DLC either way. So running for that stuff now is pretty reasonable. Like, the only strength gains I'm going to get is I might upgrade my armor a bit further a little later. I might find some cooler rings in a couple places. There's like the Dragon Crest rings is the last bit of strength I'm expecting to gain before going for the DLC in earnest. But otherwise, yeah, we just slap on the Ring of Blades and like run out for the Sunken City. Let's see, repair 4K to fix that thing. Yeah, it's pretty good, so. Is that enough? No, it was 4,400. There we go.
What?
There we go. Alright, let's not go dunking our rings in acid again. Wonder why we did that. Okay, so, I think Sunken City is the most profitable DLC to explore right now. It's tied to Black Gulch, and I believe I've gotten the correct key for it. I don't know if it's the first DLC. I don't know which order the DLC actually sits in. I think SL1, the Frozen City, is the third DLC, but I don't even know if that's right. I thought Woodland Child Gully would stop showing up since we killed the Rotten, but I guess I'm wrong. He is a persistent little bastard, isn't he? Alright, where was the door here? Cave thingy. There it is. I don't expect to kill any bosses in the DLC anytime soon. I don't even remember like what all the bosses in the DLC are necessarily. I remember a few of them. I remember the 3 bosses of SL1 because Ava was incredibly difficult to kill. There's Ava, Ludenzahlen, and then the final boss of that zone, which is like the Burnt Ivory King, I think. I know for this, we've got a couple things going on. Shulva, Sanctum City. Hey there. This is Sin, the Slumbering Dragon, the boss of this DLC. If we could manage to kill him, we could get ourselves a very, very nice crown. Gives us some bonus stats. So the thing I need to remember most is I believe Flynn's ring is here, which gives us increased damage based on something tried to shoot me. One of those guys over there. Ow. Yeah, Flynn's ring gives us increased damage based on how little we're carrying. So travel light, do more damage, basically. These archers are really damaging. Nope, they got me. Yeah, these guys have a decent bit of health, so it's going to be problematic to get through them. Really tricky. But we should be getting a lot of good stuff around here. And they're healthy, but these guys will stagger, so. Whoops. Ha. I swung too soon. Let's see. Can I dash through these guys? Is that helpful? I think I can actually drop into that pit there, so that's probably what I want to do for now. We are absolutely going to be making death runs through this place. Like, I think I can fight this first guy super reliably. Ow. That's my bad. I think they might be willing to jump down here, so I should keep going with all haste. Fall down there. Yep. Now, as for this place, I might be remembering some things incorrectly. I might actually need to use a bow in order to trigger certain stuff. Because I know I need to be able to interact with those pillars, and I forget how it's done. I think I might need a bow to, like, shoot some pillars. Longbow +7, which might be the reason why there's a longbow here. If I do need to equip a bow in order to progress, then that's just the way of it, and I'll have to do that. I think this is just a death longbow. Like, you grab it, you're gonna die. That's just the way of it. There's no way to get down from here, and I can't get back up on that, so... yeah. Put me out of my misery, I guess. So I think this is actually a point in the game where we might actually need to use a bow. Or maybe we can, like, force enemies to shoot stuff for us. I can't remember. I'm going to keep going, assuming that I don't need to use the bow. Oh, also, what was down here? Don't you dare. Yeah. Don't run off. You'll die. Ah, right. This is the other way of, like, starting up the area. You don't need to fight those enemies up ahead. Ah, I see, I see. That's a shortcut. Okay, so we do have to fight those enemies up ahead. Okay. False alarm. No, that's correct. Yeah, I think we wanted to get out over to there and across that bridge. I'm pretty sure that's where the ring is that I'm looking for. Okay, no, you can just hit them normally. And it's pretty handy to do so because now we have cover against a lot of these goons. This has to be smacked. Okay, first pack dealt with. Now I can look around a bit more. Okay, yeah, and you can kind of use these as elevators and things like that. I think I'm going to leave them in this position, at least for now. So we can fall down to here. Tap this. Sip. Try to remember what that manipulates. Looks like it's that one, maybe? Yeah. Okay, and we already saw this guy. I think we're probably going to want to deal with him. Nice thing about these guys is they do like to show you their back a lot. Okay, I think I might let this go back down. Okay, that's where the bow was. And some other things. Okay, just leave it up for now. Okay, an enemy started taking shots. There's a lot of, like, insect hives and things around here. Oh, I didn't get that jump right. This could be problematic. Woo! Well, now, looks like I can dash over here. Tap this, whatever it is. Which opens that up. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm not sticking around. At least I don't want to. You might want me to. Alright. Oh, shh! Crap. Oh well, that's fine. We made progress. Opened up a lot of stuff. Explored a bit. Got an eensy-weensy bit turned around. Let's see, it's almost midnight. I should probably not be awake for too much longer, as I theoretically got morning plans if they were confirmed. Let me take a look at my phone and see if I actually have a commitment. Ugh. Oh, standing up. Yep. Man, I should have been doing this a while ago. Yep. Oh, there's my phone. Phone, tell me the secrets of what tomorrow may hold. Ah, didn't get a response. Okay. No matter then. Wait, this is not a keyboard game. What am I doing? I think some people play this on keyboard. I just think they're weird. Whoops! Yeah, hit him twice, roll out, hit him another 2 times. That's the way to do it. So this building is making a skittering noise, so it's definitely one of the, you know, buildings full of bugs. And it looks like I need to get out of it on the other side in that little alley. Super forget how this place works. Okay, yeah, I think there's something I can hit, possibly that there, that opens up the path. So, can I activate that with a firebomb? Yup. Easy peasy. Okay, I'm gonna move along the outside here. Try jumping in a bit. That was probably greedy of me, but it's fine. It's super fine. I am more concerned about getting all the items here than anything else. Cestus runs are pretty fun. In Dark Souls 3, there's actually a boss weapon that is a fist weapon. I don't know if Dark Souls 2 has a fist weapon boss weapon. In Dark Souls 3, I know it's made from a demon. Okay, up top gives me a better... Ooh! Okay, we got a Poison Bite +1 ring. That's just cleanly helpful. I think I still have a Poison Bite ring equipped. I don't. This place is full of poison. Why haven't I done that? Probably because I think resisting poison is futile. Just don't get hit by attacks. If you think you're gonna survive after taking some hits, you might be drinking the Kool-Aid. Let's activate this, grab this item over here, and accept our fate to die in this alley. Never mind. Not just yet, buddy. I hope he's dead. There we go. Ow. That was a really nasty angle he got on me. And it was a headshot. Just kind of like, yeah, because of course it was. Okay, this is the bit I had activated earlier. Oh, which means I actually deactivated something with that last crack. Because this one was already on. I want to leave it that way. Okay, so through there is a spot I haven't been to yet. Over there is all places I've been. So let's try and take this guy out. Oh man, bummer. I don't know exactly how I ticked him off. I think taking a fast run to that hive down there is maybe one of my better bets right now. Because I think that's the hive I'm trying to get to the other side of. In general. Get over there. So skittery. Ow. No, don't. But yeah, it's over there. That's where I'm trying to get. So, is that like on the side of this building? Magic bullets. Ow. That's painful. Those arrows hurt people, you know. Sanctum Mace, don't care. I think this is where I want to be. Give or take, probably. Maybe, kinda, sorta. I had a sinking sensation that that bridge, that little passage would, like, crumble or something. Is there a lever in here or a switch to, like... Okay. Over there, I think is a... Focus souls. Not what I was looking for. I think through there is like a boss. But this, I think, is an elevator that I would like to have triggered somehow. And there's something up there. Okay. How do I get up, though? There's probably more of these switches that I have to hit. Now, this is the landmark that I remember regarding the Flynn ring. I could be wrong about that. That would not be too unusual to me. To just be flat wrong about where something is in the DLC that I haven't played in years. So we've got a number of things to hit over here. And I need to try standing behind some stuff as I do this. Yeah. Wrong item. Ah, he still had an angle on me. Dang. I was not adequately behind the pillar. Or I was not correctly behind the pillar? I don't know. Yeah, I think I need to raise a few of these platforms in order to create a certain path to activate something. Thankfully, the platform status does not change between lives. I don't want to go over there, and I have no reason to. Just checking on that. I'm going to go for this archer straight up. I don't know if another archer has an angle on this, but... Cool, now he's gone. Okay, there are two other archers with an angle on it. Fun, fun, fun. An item I'm going to greed. Absolutely greeting. You look important. Woo. No! My hubris! Wow, okay. That's a little lame. It's a little lame. Okay. I think I can really quickly run over there, kill like maybe one guy, and then throw a firebomb at that to trigger it. Now, might be a good idea for me to equip the Silver Cat ring. Please don't. Dude, what a party pooper. It's not a really big amount of falling damage I was looking to avoid. Try killing this guy. Ow. Got it. There I go. But now that's risen up to that point. So if I get the ladder over there, I believe I can hop, skip, jump back across all of those, and I think that gets me a bonfire. This area is genuinely, like, substantially easier to progress through than the Shrine of Amana. You know, it's just a part of the game that didn't crawl out of Satan's butthole. I haven't checked out over here yet, have I? No, I totally did. You just ditch all those guys, if that would be cool. I like the sound of that. Grab this, whatever it is. Lloyd's Talisman, that's very unimportant. Don't you get in my way now. Poison statue junk. The first time I came through this area, I was like here, and there was an invader. But he was chill and let me get the bonfire before we dueled. Speaking of invaders, I'm gonna go ahead and burn a human effigy. There is a point in the DLC area or the first time I was going through it, I actually ran into a friendly invader who helped me destroy a lot of some items around here that cause an enemy to respawn, or some objects, I guess, some like terrain stuff, which I was super thankful for, but it also like took some of the challenge away. And that's not what we're about on this particular outing, so I do not remember, to save my life, where the Flynn's ring is. I could have sworn it was like somewhere in this opening area. Alright, so we only get like a gimme on these two goons over here the first time we come through this area. On subsequent trips, we actually do have to fight them. And I don't know how to make that active. He was not in the mood to be backstabbed. Anything else? So I think the way to do this best is like you can roll through them with the right timing. It's like, is this gonna open before those dudes come and murder me? I'm really not sure. I don't know. Okay, here we have the Dragon Sanctum. That is locked. I think this is the spot. Yeah, this is the spot with the obnoxious respawning goons. Obnoxious respawners, I believe, are based on these kind of phantom pulsing things. Yep. So we destroy that, and that guy is... Oh no, it's not the fact that they respawn, it's the fact that they're not even vulnerable. That's right. Slap. Yeah, they're kind of invulnerable ghosts until you, like, kill their little hangout thingy, and then they're, pretty beatable. I mean, approximately. We are SL1, so it's still tough. Quite tough. But yeah, there's a couple bits of loot in there. If you don't destroy those two thingamajigs, you can't get at that at all, and that's like 4 chests. But yeah, this spawn place is pretty cool. There's a bonfire. Yeah, we got there. No worries, bud. Okay, so I'm trying to remember how to get to that item down on that area. Okay, yeah, you can just kind of fall for it. Thunder Quartz +3. It's a high level electric resistance thing. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. See ya. I need to remember how to get up higher in this building. That could be important. Right. It's based in this elevator. And somebody was saying something about a boss. So I might need to kill, like, something pretty specific to get that going. I don't remember if that elevator goes, like, all the way up through this whole area, or how that works. Just a little love tap, and we're back in business. Yeah. That door is still very locked, as it was once before. I'm gonna quickly burn an effigy, because I think I'd like more health to work with. Oh, this guy is still on the prowl, eh? That'll fix you. So I know the Flynn's ring is back up there. I've definitely passed it at this point. Yeah, I vaguely remembered that attack. Only vaguely, though. Gonna open the chest that we can while that guy is not alerted. Destructive great arrows. Okay, now that he's alerted. Need to get this. It's like 4 other chests in this room. There we go. Got it. That doesn't kill him because he's tough, but it'll cause him to die. So yeah, there are a lot of guys in here, of those guys, and their little kind of phylactery corpse thing is usually not hanging out near the Phantom. Soul Vessel is the respec item, and we can pick up the Katarina Helm as well. Let's see. I'm trying to remember what some of the stuff is. I've been finding a lot of this old growth balm now that I'm around here. I'm trying to remember. Temporarily increases strength. Oh, that's right. You get these balms that you can use that temporarily give you a stat boost. They're a little tricky to make good use of, I think. I can't remember how like freely available they are either. Right, these versions of the enemies actually poison us based on proximity. It's pretty rough. That might be a segment that we want to dash through as well. The poisoned ones are also, I think, a bit tougher. He didn't stagger on the second swing. Don't remember how that works. Okay. So there's a way up there, theoretically, and a way back across that bridge. I think that allows us to activate an elevator. And that area back there, I think is a spot that I could have actually jumped over to. I'm going to travel back to the first bonfire here. Oh yeah, I guess this is... no, this is... I think this might be considered the first DLC. So I'm not sure how many more areas there are in the first game that we're like skipping over the bonfires for in terms of the bonfire registry. I also don't remember what it is that we did that unlocks the bonfire registry. Because previously I don't think it was showing us like all bonfires that could be. It was definitely not alerting us to like skipped over segments. Okay, so... Ah, I caught it. That's no good. I caught it on my head, which is why it had that extra stun. But with the Poison Bite +1 ring, we are okay for now. Oh no, it's not the jump off from here. That's somewhere else deeper in. Dang it. Dang it. I don't think I can live this, but... Nah, okay. Okay, so that's later. I was not remembering quite right where that is jumped to from. I thought it was off the back of that, but it does not look to be the case. Let's travel back to the tower. Let's see, where else around here could it be? Am I thinking of the wrong place? Is it in L.A.M. Lois? A lot of the good gear is in L.A.M. Lois. Would not be too surprised. It might be in one of the upper floors of one of these other buildings. Okay, let's see. So, I get access to that here. I have this, which can go out on that side. Can I just hop down over here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can, because I can just... No, because that doesn't really connect, does it? It does. Let's see. So if I do this, then I can jump to that, right? I didn't click down the stick! The jump definitely would have worked. I didn't click it down in time. Wow. Oh, nope, whoa! Almost died there. Okay. I'm not, like, jackknifing it correctly. It is a little difficult to time the input towards the very end, and I'm going to be very annoyed if I find out that this is like an impossible jump, which it might be. I didn't actually finish changing out the ring for the Silver Cat, and I'm doing a lot of acrobatic stuff, so I'm going to change the Chloranthy for a Silver Cat. I was actually taking damage on that fall, too. There it is. Easy peasy. There's actually a ton of leeway on that jump. Okay, so I want to check out some of these buildings kind of towards the left. Yeah, I want to check out this area more. I'm going to hustle about it, because there's a lot of guys kind of staring at me with bows. Okay, no way up from here. This doesn't lead anywhere. Here too. And that is how I died before. Okay, let's see. I'm like looking at the VOD to remember. I must be misremembering something about how this place is laid out. It's like that over there is how I got to here. Over there. Like, I really thought that over there is where Flynn's ring was. Have I left anything lying around underneath me? In, like, one of these alleys? Liar, try jumping, yada yada. Okay, is it one of these things? I don't think so. I remembered it being on, like, a narrow passage. Hooray for backstabbing. Be wary of right. Yeah, he's talking about there being a guy right there if you go in. So, back up over this way again. Okay, I already got the item that was over there. Let me break this. Oh, right, this is a creature. I super forgot that. Whew. No thank you. Why don't you come on over here away from, like, the poison turtle? There we go. Now I should be able to grab that item that's hanging out on the floor. It's just a bunch of throwing knives. If I get up over here, and then I go into this building, that feels like it's the same building I've been in and died in several times, so I'm gonna balk at that. Okay, it is not actually the same building. It's that other one over there that I've died in several times. this one, I think I've died in not a whole lot just yet. Certainly plenty more deaths to be had. No, that's the one that I keep skipping. What about up this building? I think I've already gotten everything that I would get up here. Yeah, be wary of bugs. Sure thing. Yeah, because I got the poison bite ring up here. Is it a trick with the elevators? Like over this way? I need to accept that I'm basically asking for trouble at this point. Got a ton of dudes following me. Yeah. Oh, I'm not dead. Yet. Well, thanks for the moss. Yeah, see, these guys drop poison moss. They got some decency in them. I think I might have dropped down there before. Yeah, I haven't taken a look at all that stuff down there in a bit. It's been a minute. I don't think I looked at those things since I pulled all the elevators up, so let's get on down there and have a look-see. Let's see, this is a bit of a tricky drop. Here, despair. Yeah. My eyes are getting worn out. Okay, yeah, if you've pulled up all of the platforms, there's nowhere to go from down here. Nowhere to go to down in this area. Yeah, there's like a loose puzzle in this in terms of how to get all the items out of it. Right route. Just use this to get out. Okay, I need to remember a bit about the layout over here so that I can get some really, really valuable stuff. And the same is kind of going to go for LA and Lois. Both of those are cases where I've got kind of like crazy amounts of money on the table, basically. I did not think that would work. Just kind of went for it. Okay, so I think for tonight I'm going to call it because it's like past midnight. And we will get back to this, you know, whenever we do. I don't know if that's going to be, I don't know if that's going to be on Sunday, back to Monday, figure it out. But thank you for joining. This has been Jupiter Exile. Thank you for wandering with me, and have a good evening.